Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. My name is Peter, and today I want to bring you another video about something I believe is going to help you out. And if this is your first time to watch this channel, thank you for tuning in and look at the content and consider to share, like, and subscribe at the end of it. So without any further ado, today I wanted to bring you some information on the trucking industry. And every day the trucking industry is struggling, but there are some new entrants who are coming in every day. Every day I'm getting phone calls about how do I get insurance and what does it take to start this trucking company. Though I've done other videos before, but as new information comes, I try to do more videos. I can bring awareness to people who are going to venture in this industry. So today, let me talk on a few things which I think are very, very important for people who are starting a new company. And of course, those ones who are existing, you may want to learn a thing or two from this video. So to start a brand new trucking company, today we are going to concentrate on the expenses. What type of expenses are you looking at before you can even start? So the first thing is to lay out the strategy, what you want to specialize in, because in trucking, there are so many lanes. We have expedited lanes, we have truckloads, less than truckloads, and those ones which you can be contracted to work directly to the customers. But today, I just want to concentrate on the expenses. So the first expenses which you need to think about is the expense of starting a new company. So legally, you are supposed to register the name of your company. Depending on what state you are, there are rules of opening a new company. So you have to check with them and see what are the fees. I know in Wisconsin it's about $170 to register a company with the financial institutions. You can either do it online or just go manually, get an application form, fill it out, and then take it to the office. The second thing, you have to decide where you are going to run your business. If you are going to cross state lines or you are going to concentrate on the local area. In that way, you have to decide what kind of permits you are going to apply for. That one will cost you some money. So if you are going outside your state, you may want to apply for an MC number, a motor carrier number. But if you are doing within, you can only do with a DOT number. You don't need a motor carrier number. And those are the prices I'm going to talk about. So the first major expenses is the purchase of a truck. A very good truck, if you are going, for example, to run a 26-footer, we have Freightliners, we have Internationals, we have Peter Pete, we have Mack, and another truck out there. But most trucks which I've seen, most people are driving, and most trucks which are insured, Freightliners, they are very, very common. And a brand new, you may get it up to 50,000. And the prices range between 30,000 to 100,000, depending on what condition. But A tip I can give you here, guys, if you really want to succeed in this business, don't invest in an old truck. An old, I mean a truck which is like 20 years old. The price might be good, but it's going to cost you a lot of things to fix. So look at a truck and always take your mechanic to look at it and get some approvals from your mechanics so you can get a good engine and you can get a good running truck. Even if you spend more money, it's going to be worthy than something which you're going to be fixing most frequently. So a truck is a major expense you need to think about. Do a lot of research. Talk to those people who have started already this business and see what kind of truck they have, and check the prices from dealerships. Go online and try to find out the prices. The second thing, of course, I said is the licensing. If you need a DOT number and MC number, that one is going to cost you $300 if you do it alone online. Most people like third-party agency to do it for you. You pay a fee, but if you are computer savvy, you can do it yourself, and you can save some of few bucks. So it's $300. The fuel you are going to use to run your trucks, that one will depend if what lanes you are going to run. So if you are going to be over the road, moving from state to state, that one will depend on the mileage you'll be running. But my advice is save more money on truck. You can have a reserve account whereby you can use that one, or you can apply. There are some companies out there you can apply for a fuel card. Use their fuel to fuel the fuel card to at the pump, and then depending on the agreement, you can be paying them every week, after every 2 weeks, or every month. That one will help you. But for sure, I know it's going to be an expenses for fuel. Without fuel, you will not be running your trucks. And if you are going to have a fleet, or you are going to have 2 or 3, you are going to have drivers for sure who are going, because even if you are an owner-operator, you cannot drive 2 trucks. So you're going to need people, drivers, and you have to sit down and calculate well how you're going to pay the drivers. Are you going to pay them per mile, or you are going to pay them on a percentage on a gross income you get from running the roads? So this one is going to be a major expense. Currently, the industry, the business is very slow. It started becoming slowing down from the time the COVID hit the most countries, especially the United States. Since the COVID-19, the business has been very, very, very slow. But you have to think about the drivers, because you cannot have drivers on the road without paying them. Now, the major thing which is taking almost a lion's share is the insurance. The insurance company are very strict, and if you want to have a commercial policy, if you are new in the industry, you might be scared about the quotation you are being given. So for a new truck, you might get a quotation of even $30,000 per year, $25,000. Averagely paying $1,200 per month. We have a lot of companies out there. We have Progressive for commercial. We have National Intermediate. We have Great West, and a lot of companies. I cannot name all of them, but those are the companies you need to start. But my advice is, if you are shopping for insurance, don't rely on just one company. Get quotes from different insurance agents from different companies, from different carriers. Shop around and take your time, do comparisons, compare apple to apple. If you are getting the same coverages, for example, if you have like 1 million or stuff like that, compare and make sure what you are getting is what for what you are paying. So insurance is a major part which you need to think about, and there's no way the DOT is going to activate your authority without the insurance. And because of the state federal filings, you are required to maintain insurance throughout the year until the next renewal. And one thing which most people don't know is, like, if you have filings on your policy, you are supposed to have all the vehicle listed on one policy. Now, the taxes. Once you're running a company, you are required by the IRS to do your taxes every year. So if you want to pay your taxes in advance, I'm not a tax expert, but most people prefer to wait until the end of the year to file, and some prefer to pay their taxes a little bit, set money aside in case they owe some taxes. They can use that account to pay whatever they owe. So that one, I will leave it to you, but you have to consult your tax accountant so they can tell you, because they are expert in that area and I'm not. And another major thing you need to invest is the electronic log device, ELD. You have to shop around and find which ones are most common. I know Motive, Keep Tracking, and some of the common ones in the industry. And but you have to shop and find out what type of prices they have out there. And that's if you are going to run a trucks which require ELD, and that's 26,000 and above. So if your company is only going to be running cargo vans or sprinter vans, you are not required to have these ones, but you have to check and know what kind of lanes are you going to run, what kind of units, or what's the size of your fleet, and what type of capacity you are going to run. And so the ELD is another major expenses, because that one records your hours of service, and those ones who are in the industry, you already know what it does. There are so many major expenses, but these are the common ones I can remember for the purpose of this video and the time. And then the last one is the escrow account. The escrow account, for those ones who don't know, is setting money aside, and in an event of any major breakdown, you can use that account to fund the expenses which you incur. And that one is very important. If you have a business, you need to think every month before you pay or after you pay your drivers, your employees, take a certain percentage of some money and put it aside to pay to fund this escrow account. So guys, let me know what you think about this video. If you are going to start a new company, check this video out, share it, and let me know what you think. Thank you. I wish you good luck for those ones who are starting a new company, a new business. Good luck, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye guys.